Okay, what I have today is some shelving that I have made. Let's see if I get this right. This one goes on the end here. I think I can get all three of them put up like this. I can get them in my hands. But there you go. It's just similar to that. Now you can set them off. You can set them up. You can set them up this way. Just whatever way you want to, angle them on the wall. They don't have to be beside each other. And then you can also switch these around like this. If you want to make your shelving a little bit different like that, and then spread them straight out. A lot of different ways you can put these on the walls, I'm for sure. Now, these ones are made out of just scrap wood. It came from a board that I had. It was a fence board. It's made out of cedar. Now, you can make them out of cedar, or they have the pine. I like the pine better. I think the cedar is a little soft. It might probably be better to stain the cedar, I would think, than it is to paint it, because it likes to absorb. But I've made another pattern here, basically the same, but a little bit longer, because I wasn't satisfied, what size this was, because it really depends on, what wall you're putting it on. If it's going to be a large wall, of course your stuff is a lot bigger. Your pictures will be bigger on a large wall. You don't take a large wall and put something really little tiny, you understand? But so if you got a smaller wall, you might want to make these small like this one, then making them, as large as this one here. So really depends on, what size wall. So if anytime you decide to put a picture or you're putting something on a wall, you have to go with pretty much what size it is, because if not, it's going to look like it's a really big wall and then such a little tiny picture on it. You understand what I'm saying? And so you got to compromise on that. Same thing's painting inside your house. I've been painting for many, many, many years and did a lot of painting for homes. And the thing I always got from a lot of the customers and that I've done work for was lighter colors. Lighter colors is a happy color. When certain parts of your room, your home, you should have different colors in it. Like your kitchen could be a bright, I always use a light color yellows than a dark color. So, and then you might want a lighter color earth tone in your sitting room, or where you're at, your bathroom, with a blue, with a powder blue, like a light color. So light colors always give you certain moods than it is having dark colors, where dark colors give you, a lower mood. You know what I'm saying? So let's get back to the project, our easy woodworking project for today. It's making these shelving. Now, the old ones, or not to say the old ones, the ones I made there, they're 5 inches wide. So what I did, I made a new set and I cut these down to 4.5 inches. So I wanted them a little bit more. I didn't want them so wide, so I cut them down. But these are 22 inches long this way, 5/8 thick. Okay. Now, the reason why I did 5/8 thick is because I did my shelving. I made my shelving 1/2 inch thick by 4 inches this way, 4 inches across this way, and then the same measurement across this way would be 4.5. So it fit like that. And then these are just the bottom pieces, and you can see on this one, I made the bracket on the bottom come all the way to the top, which you can design that yourself by, rounding this, cutting it down, if you have the scroll saw, it work really well with the scroll saw if you want to draw a little design or something in it. But I like the straight edges, so we just used some pieces that we had left over. And let's see how I get this one. Set it back around this way. And this one would go like this, and just like that. If you can see it, it goes like this. So actually the bracket is cut lower. It's not halfway. It's over halfway of that bracket, or that where it sits at. So we're going to go ahead and get some glue here and get the compressor ready. And we're going to put one of those together. But these are really, really simple, easy to make, great to do for like a family project. If you want to spend some time with your kids, make them get out there and get off the computer, get off the games, and come out and do some woodworking projects. That's nice. Give you some quality time with your family. I hope this works. Yeah. Yep. Always something there. Okay, let's get some glue on this. Now, what I did, I've already marked a line straight across, and I put all these together, similar to this. So what I did, I stuck them all together like this, and then I put a line straight across it. I like using a clamp. You do want to move. That clamp will pull them backwards. You don't watch. And that way you can turn it up this way. Put it on the edge of my table. Okay. Now I can take my clamp off of it. Make sure it's still on there. Yep, still on. I'll put one here in the middle. Okay. Now, and then what I did here is I took the ruler and I just measured 2 1/4, and then I put a mark right here for these little brackets here. Now what I like doing here is I'll glue this, and then I'm going to use a different gun. Yeah, I'm going to use a different gun. I'm going to use a pen gun, and we're going to use the pen gun to put that bracket on there, so I can't see. I won't be able to see them, and now I'll just glue it like this, because the glue's pretty strong. I just need something to kind of hold it there. Make a little mark right there. Mark right there. Yep. Okay. Put a little pin nail right here. Now this is a Harbor Freight Bank pen gun. Really nice little gun. And now I can go ahead and change these and put in a couple staples in the back through that bracket. This is the only hard thing about it, is to get that lined up. Okay, there you go. It's really nice. I like that one. Now, like I said, I cut these up, so I got 6 more of these to put together, and we're going to have a lot of fun. These are really nice. I like mine a little bit smoother because I'm probably going to paint these ones, match them to some of the other stuff we have. So yeah, it's going to be really nice there. Just got to make sure you remember what way you put the brackets on. once you get your measurements in there, because I put these on before on another shelving I made and put them on upside down. See, I like to put it this way. Just like this right here. Get my clamp out. I moved it a little bit there. Clamp likes to shove that thing over there all the time. There we go. Now, upside down here. I'm going to put a mark. A little mark here. Let's see where I'm at. Right on the side here. So when I put this down here on the table, I can hold it and watch my mark there to make sure it doesn't move. Yep. Okay, now I'll take this off. Now we can do this side. Put one right here. Now these are really long staples too, so they're shooting down in the wood good ways. Now we just need to put the pin gun back on it and take this small, like I said, my mark's right here, and the top doesn't really matter because it's sitting pretty square. But if I wanted to, I could just go ahead and do it this way, just in case. I could put a small mark like that. Put some glue on this thing. Okay. Real gentle. Okay, hold it still for a minute. Now I only put one in, like I said, here in the top, just to kind of hold it until I put that staple in the back. That would be probably the hardest, is getting it lined up to put that staple in the back here. Got it. Perfect. Okay, here's another one. Let's go ahead and do this last one. Now the last one it's really down close to the bottom here. This last one is, so you know, you just got to kind of watch. You don't want your bracket to go, you know, over the end. See, so if it does, you just have to, you know, sand it off. Getting lined up there. Okay. A little off right there. Try it again. Now that'll work. Yep. Back here, let's put that little mark on there again. Get it down, just so I can see it. So when I get ready to put it over here, there we go. Take this off. This last one on there. Okay, now we got, see how this is going to line up. Right there. Let me measure it across here. To 2 1/4. Try it again. I am off just a tiny bit on the bottom there. I'll put this over. Didn't want that. I got a staple in there now. We wanted to put pin nails in it, but I think we'll be able to fix that. See if I can see it again. Okay, I have just a little bit right here on this side here, and that's not a problem. That can be cut down. Just about anything you like. Looks good there. Okay, here we go. Let's see what they're gonna look like. Move some of my stuff out of the road. Okay, you see them? Here they are. Really nice. I mean, you know, we could put them together like this. Let me get my hand in there. I'll show you. It's kind of hard unless you have a display piece somewhere. And you can put them all together, or if you want, we can change them around. If I can get them up there again. You can change them around like this. There you go. Just different levels. I mean, you know, it's whatever way you would like to have them. I thought these would come out pretty nice. Okay, what do we have here? Ours is a wood fence picket, like I said. It is 22 inches long this way. It is 4.5 inches wide, 5/8 inch thick. Okay, when it comes to the shelving is 4.5 inches wide, because it's the same as the board here, the backboard, but it's 4 inches long. And then you can decide if you want to keep with the 5/8 or a 1/2 inch. Mine's a little bit shorter, but I got 1/2 inch then 5/8. And then your bracket on the bottom is whatever's left over, because there's going to be left over from these angles here when you cut. So you're going to have at least 3 angles. Well, actually it'll be 6 of them. You'll have at least 3 of them. You can decide on what you want to cut them. Now the angles here are cut on 22.5 on your miter saw. If you're going to cut it by hand and put a mark on them, you can cut them 22 degrees. You can cut them 30 degrees. You can cut them 45 if you want, if that's what you feel. If you know you want a 45 degree angle, or if not, I prefer the 22. I thought that was a little bit better. So, okay, that's it for the shelving. This is the easy woodworking projects we have today. And so I'm hoping to kind of get somebody interested into making some woodworking, to people that do like to use it or do woodworking, that it's not that hard. And it's a great thing to get your family out and maybe make some of these shelves for yourself. Now there's a lot of different ways that you can do these shelves too. You can paint these, like I said. You can stain them. You can even run a burner over top of them. There's a lot of different ways, so just use your imagination. I'm for sure it's going to come out just fine. Okay, that's it for today, and if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.